How to make $1 million as a beginner. The truth to the matter, the fact that unfortunately a lot of us were unaware, and I was the first one, I admit it, is that we thought that it just hustle. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. As a person who survived like a murder attempt in one of those countries that always on the news, and I had to be stranded away from everything I know for over a decade, being a pharmacist and seeing the difference in old men still doing what we used to do as kids. 40, 50 years old, going to the fucking club, acting like a little dumbass kids, drinking, it's like, hey bitches, like driving their fucking Toyotas and going there, just hassling bitches and doing what we used to do as teenagers. And that is a phenom that I noticed that a lot of my buddies and people that I hold, like I respect as human beings, they were good. But I'm speaking about their habits. The first and foremost thing to not grow as a child is to not live the same thing you never achieved as a teenager. You're not a teenager, bro. When are we gonna, as men or as a society, gonna be taking personal responsibility in our habits, in our patterns, in our regulating our emotions? It's very hard topics. And when you see people getting drunk and like doing drugs and addiction is socioeconomic, it is true. As a pharmacist, I can tell you, addiction is you being isolated from one of the major three things, body, mind, and soul. So you don't have a community, you don't have a normal mantra or mentality or like a will to live, and your spirit is not fulfilled because you work 9 to 5 that you're not passionate about and you go on a weekend getting drunk to just dull the pain because you're not going for your purpose, right? Why would you want to go have fun 2 days, ruining your body, destroying your liver? Alcohol is bad for you. It's not a fucking secret, but we still do that every weekend, guys. Why? Because we're dulling the pain. We cannot deal with the major thing that is the greatest motivators. It is right on your face, dude. It is right on your face, sister. Right there. The moment you dull the pain, the moment you took that numbing and having that painfully present moment, or, oh my God, why am I feeling distraught? Why am I feeling like ashamed of myself? Why am I regretting everything I'm living at? And it is because I do not, again, 1, 2, 3. So I want to help, and I think God, my purpose, what I believe in, is I had to go through the worst to unlearn it and then come back and tell you guys what it is after fixing myself. So what I'm talking about is, number one, where you have to collaborate. That person who makes $1 million is the person who's actually going to be having that $1 million. They think that person is going out and getting drunk and sniffing whatever and like doing blow and like getting. Come on. We're talking serious. I am more worried about you. I'm doing this for you, and I'm going to show you on Instagram, on live, on the habits, the patterns that create the person that actually can hold that money. Because money is an energy, and it comes to you. You don't go chase it. You can outsmart, you can outwork, you can outdo, but at the end of the day, dude, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be anxious, which is worried about what you're supposed to do in the future, or depressed, which is regretting what you already did back. What happened is supposed to be a lesson. So rule number one, there's no regret. What we operate on in this is no regret. I want you to look at yourself and tell yourself in the mirror, I love myself. I am worthy. I am forgiving myself for the worst things that I did. I'm not ashamed of what I did because all these things pull you down. And if you looked at the energy emotion chart vibration-wise, which is, You can believe that stuff or not, but it's medically and metaphysically and technically factual in your life right now. When you feel ashamed and sad or afraid, you are operating and life kind of collapses on you. It's like everything crushes you, right? You feel overwhelmed, you feel alone, you're not part of anything, you're by yourself. So that's why we created that group. We did that stuff for you guys to level up and to help as much people who do you want to help themselves first. It is your decision to be that person who operates not from regret, not from fear, not from that idea of I'm ashamed, I'm regretting what happened. I am literally doing what I am proud. How to be proud of yourself. Get notes. Get a notebook right now. Write down. I will be proud of myself when I promise myself to do something and I actually do it. I don't postpone. I don't procrastinate. Procrastination comes when you have 20 different things and you cannot tackle. I'll tell you a good practice. Get a piece of paper. Write the 10 most important goals for you right now. What is my 10 most important goals for me to achieve right now? Is it a Lambo? Is it $1 million? Is it a good-looking wife? Is it kids? Is it prosperity? It is abundance. Whatever you want to, is it a house on the beach? Whatever you want to achieve, write 10 of them, okay? And after you write that 10, look at one of this. If you have like a magic wand and you can make one of these 10 goals happen, which one would it be? That one is the one that you take away and you put it in a different piece of paper and you go through steps. Okay, this is my most important goal. I want to make $1 million. Okay, what is the actions and the steps I need to take every day? So is it working online? Is it starting a business? Is it being a doctor? What is your passion, dude? What is the magic wand? What is the one thing that you wanted? Do it into a simple steps. And what I'm teaching here is personal development. And you have to understand that this is not going to be an easy path. This path is going to be a lot of pain and a lot of suffering, and I'm telling you that up front. You have to be aware, where is this coming from? When you level down the body by either lower calories or by fasting or by whatever means we're going to introduce to you guys in the group, and then take these and try to understand that if you had 6 to 8 hours or like that science-based mantra that you always hide behind, I have to sleep 8 hours to be productive, I have to feel good to operate. It's like, no, dude, you have to operate. You have to operate regardless how you feel. I'm going to teach you simple steps and ways that I practiced myself that helped me at the age of 35, becoming a pharmacist, like almost bodybuilder, and a award-winning fighter. I did 3 careers, 3 different life paths as a 35-year-old that people take their lifetime to excel at one. And I'm trying to teach you the principles and the habits and the path to go away from feeling ashamed or love or going after that immediate pleasure of like, I need to sleep with someone to feel good. I need to do that dopamine high of taking that drug. I need to do that thing that actually helped me to be the person that I feel good at the moment. But what we don't understand, what I didn't understand first, that I was the most manipulative person, and I'm telling you this because I was the worst, so now I was able to deal with this, so you guys can learn from this as well, that you're not gonna take something without giving something. The universe doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. There is no cheat code. There is no, I outsmarted it. Bro, it's going to happen to you, either in your health, your family, yourself, your life. The more you stray away for going through physical and bodily and like immediate pleasure and intense emotional disruption that you do to yourself with alcohol, with drugs, the more you're going to start to see yourself having regret, depression, life going to crumble on you. There is a path to be the best person you can be, to elevate, to be better. There is a path. And that path is not marketable. You don't have to like go on a sales call and then feel drained and then like get in a depression mode. It's like, oh, nobody's buying me or whatever I'm selling, or nobody's dude, you have the power to change your life. Whatever position you're at, you can do it right now. And I'm here to help you guys and provide support and guidance and care because I care about you. Because this dude, Dash, like, fuck me, dude. Fuck who I am. Fuck what I want. Fuck what I really expect or need for people to think about me or any of that stuff. No, I'm doing everything from now on for you guys. I'm trying to show you that when you choose the collective, the whole, instead of self, you reach a different level of operation. You have a different level of energy. You have heard or known about like the soul energy, the experience that we see every day, but at the same time, it's kind of like seldom that some of us can actually go and experience that level of operation. You know, how a person can operate 8 different businesses and have 2,000 people, and it's not possible. You think that person is the same person who go away and like get away and get drunk and like get wasted on the weekend? Of course not, bro. It doesn't make sense. Do they do that? Does Bill Gates or Elon Musk get wasted on the weekend? No. I have one person who worked in an Elon Musk operation. He told me that dude was sleeping in his office. What kind of health benefit for you not sleeping 6 to 8 hours? We're operating on a soul preference. So let's look at the bad habits which are going to give you regret, which are going to give you depression, which are going to give you... So when you look at regret, it is notification for self-preservation. It is a guidance from above that you're not supposed to do this. That's why I'm regretting this. That's why I'm like disappointed at what's going on, because I'm not supposed to do this. So it's like, never again. Never again. I'm not doing that again. I'm not being the same person again. I'm not doing that thing that give me a regret again. I'm doing and I'm working and I'm bettering myself every single day. I'm operating from a different level. Good habits would be staying consistent with a workout or a physical exercise, whether it's you don't have access to the gym. We're gonna have home workout. We're gonna have practice to do outdoor workout if you want to. And of course, the most effective, efficient way is to go and have a workout at the gym. But have a workout, have a good sleep schedule, and have your calories and your macros like dialed down. You're going to feel proud of you, have a lot of wins every day collectively. By the time that people wake up or by the time you're going to operate, you're already proud of yourself. When somebody tries to talk to you, it's like, no, I'm doing the best I can, and that's everything I'm required to do. I don't care what people think of you, and I'm going to teach you how to not do that, because you don't take your value from other people. Your value comes from you. When people talk about money or like about abundance or about prosperity, you're not the same person that is actually going to be having that money by working harder. That is part of it, but you have to understand that it always comes within. That money, that abundance, that creativity, that beautiful thing that you wanted, it's in you first. You don't have the ability to access it because you haven't reached that part of you where you're actually denying and like literally killing that physical, because it has to be from a Stoic philosophy. You have to kill that physical need, that physical pleasure, that dopamine hit. You have to kill it. You have to be abundant in your ethics, abundant in your discipline, abundant in like being the best person in applying the goals, the steps, the habits. So when we try to start with the first thing in this course, which is going to be the habits. The habits is make who you are, make you proud of yourself, make you feel a better person, take away all that SSRIs and medication that make you feel depressed or anxious because you're not doing your purpose. Have to be proud by applying what you want, but applying your purpose. How to find your purpose? It's very easy for every person, and it's not the same. We're going to show you how to do it. This is a path to take you wherever you're at right now to a point where you're actually proud of yourself, where you're more productive, where you're more abundant, where you start everything coming back to you in the right way by applying the correct amount of discipline and the correct amount of self-prosperity, personal development. You're working on yourself every day. So you're creating that goal, that man that actually can accomplish these goals that you're wanted. Take steps every day. Step number 1, you have to have good sleep time, practice physical exercise every single day because that affects your hormone, it aligns your energy, and having a disciplined diet. You're not eating whatever you feel like it. You're eating a sustained, disciplined diet. And I'm going to show you the different amount of diet that works for everyone, different, that whatever is your situation or your lifestyle or your family, that's going to be better for you every single day. Let's go, guys. Let's keep it up. Let's change who we are first to have that physical body, to have that good look, to have that capable physical body, to have that abundance of $1 million. It starts with you, good habits, sleep, diet, exercise. That's step 1. You have to start, and I'm here with you. Let me see. Start in the group chat, and I'll see you there, guys.